Mike here.
And you tuned in for a new episode of High Five Pop. So for today, we're going to go over our top 3 lists, well, each of us, of our least favorite pops that have ever been put out. So let's go ahead and get started with this. What do you want to do, the honors, or should I go?
Yeah, we'll do what we did the last time, where I do one, you do one, and it goes back and forth.
All right then.
So let's start my list off of the worst Funko Pops. Really, and this is all in our opinion. This isn't like, whatever. My first one is the new Power Rangers. For one, really didn't like the way that it was, like how they did the movie anyways. And then when you saw the Funko Pops, it was just like, I really liked how, the classic ones look anyways. Just like, I don't know what they're trying to do. It's just like with all the color and stuff they were trying to add to it, and the way that they were trying to make the molds. I don't know. It's just, I didn't collect any of them, just for that simple fact.
All right. So first off, my list is one I'm pretty sure I've actually mentioned at some point, because I think it was part of a Chase episode or something like that. I think we talked about where they try to make for a Chase, like they just kind of altered the color slightly or something like that, or they just repainted it or something like that. But this one is the I can't really remember what they call the character, but the weird fish man from Shape of Water. Like, there's one version that came out, because I think there's the original version that came out, that was the one that looked absolutely awful. Like, the color scheme looked stupid. I love the movie, but it just was something that just felt like, looking at it when it came out in pop form, it just doesn't really translate well into a pop. So yeah, it was particularly just, like I said, the color scheme was just so off. It looked just weird. Like, it's very like bright, vibrant colors, and then in the movie, like his color scheme is very kind of muted, so it just looked way off. But yeah, that's my first one.
Starting off my second one, it's the Finding Dory, or Finding Nemo, whatever it is. Just that general one. The reason why I'm looking down is because I had the pictures of it. Just the way they look, it's just, like he says, like sometimes when they try to go and do something in pop form, it just doesn't translate well into pop form. And this is one that they did with the fishes and stuff like that. They just look really weird. And I mean, especially Dory, it just looks so stupid. But yeah, that's my second one.
All right. So for my number 2 is actually going to be kind of like lumped together, just faceless pops in general. I know like a lot of them just don't have mouths, but I'm just like, there's a few I was looking at when I was trying to figure out my list that really make no sense to just give them just give a complete blank expression, and they don't even go for the nose or anything like that, and it doesn't look right. So first off with this would be Buzz Lightyear is one of the best examples of this, because it's just 2 black eyes, and like they have like this little kind of like chin like ache mark and stuff like that. That's it. And it's just, you're looking at it, it's like it's blank. It's like, where's the face? Like, you kind of need to have his face in there to like complete the look of Buzz Lightyear, and for some reason that they just decided to leave that out, that character, and it just looks way off. One of them is actually part of his list, was the Dory, particularly I saw from his fish, that I just couldn't get behind. Like, she needs to have like that smile or something on her, because I'm like, that's probably the character. She's a very fun, bubbly character, and always has a smile on her face, kind of. Yeah. And you just left this blank expression on her. And then lastly, this one particularly definitely makes no sense, because this was the emoji pop, particularly for the Met. But how do you say it's the Met emoji when it doesn't even make the meth face. Really, people? Like, how did that get past you? Did someone didn't like think like, how does this qualify as a meth without the meth face?
Right.
But anyway, yeah, that's my lumped together number 2, faceless pops.
My third and final one is the false god pop of Superman from Batman vs Superman. Really, again, when they just take a pop and make it one color, they're like, oh, hold on, we'll just put false god and it's a completely different pop. No, I do not like that. Really, I don't think they should have made it into a pop in general. It's just I just hate these one color or these metallic, pops. I know people like them and stuff like that, but I don't.
Alrighty. Then for my last one is from Beauty and the Beast, and this is Mrs. Pot and Teacup from the new live action one. If you want to see what nightmares are made of, look into the face of this pop. It is just dark and soulless with those creepy black beady eyes, and I just shudder when I think about it. It is terrifying to look at this pop. It is not like the cute, fun, animated version pop. When you turn it into a live action pop version, it just is horrific. No. It should not exist. If any of these pops shouldn't exist, it's the freaking Mrs. Potts and Teacup. Just fucking should be wiped from existence. But, yeah.
Well, actually, I have an honorable mention here for the worst. And it's going off of, these live action. The live action Lion King pops. I don't understand them. They look really, really weird. Like, it doesn't even look like a goddamn lion or a freaking, whatever, Rafiki and Timon and Pumbaa. They don't look like them. They look weird. Just like this beady-eyed freaking demon fucking lion that looks like it's gonna eat your soul or something.
I don't know I particularly hate them, but there's definitely something off about them. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's our list. But we do have one more thing. Back suit, just magic of anything. I forgot to grab the damn pop out. I meant to do that before we started with
Oh, silly pop.
Alright, so as always, we usually always like to do this. We like to feature new pops we get, and we have finally got it only like now close to a month later from when they actually released these. Even though I pre-ordered this thing, we have the Bronze Stanley Pop. I was only thinking like at first I was just getting because I wanted to get another Stanley Pop to go in our collection. We already have 3 of the Walmart exclusives, so I just thought I'll just get this one. Just gonna. At first I didn't think anything special, but the box alone actually is what gets me stoked about this because it's got this really cool, like it has an actual printed version of his actual signature on there for one, and it's in this cool kind of gold prints, and it's actually kind of engraved. If you feel it, it's actually you can feel it. It's engraved on the box and stuff like that, so you can actually feel it's actually indented.
Even on the side here, it's actually
you have the gold
lettering.
Yeah, it's all throughout the box. You have the signature right there. Then again, Stan Lee printed. Another Stan Lee right here, and then again his signature on the very back. But yeah, it is the box. Like I said, really stands out for me. It's really cool, man. I do really like that the bronze look at it because when you catch in the light, it kind of actually shines a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool. And eventually we're going to show you one other one we just recently bought. I just want to mention this just because of trouble we had to go through to get it. is the Broly pop, and Michael's going to let him tell you where exactly you can get it, if you still can, because we had trouble getting it, because originally, right when we tried to go and pre-order ours, it went out of stock, and then luckily he found it again. But where can they find it if it's still going to stay in stock, or where can they look to see if it gets stocked again, if it goes out again?
Well, if it does get stocked again, it is a Galactic Toys exclusive, so that's the only place you can find it. It wasn't on their front page like it was when they first released it. I had to actually go into like their Funko Pops, and then I think, I don't remember if I actually put in the full thing, or it's just like a navigation. You have to go into their menu and just like go into the pre-order stuff, and then it should be there. But the only reason why I was able to actually get the pre-order in is because I was watching an Instagram Funko Finders, and he always will post something like, "Hey, go grab this now. It's restock," or something like that. So yeah.
All right, so we'll probably actually post you links for both of those then, for that Instagram link, so you can probably get the same notifications that he does, and also just the link for that website. So if anyone out there watching this, you trying to get your pre-order in too, definitely want to get it, because I know, like, how far off are we from it actually being released?
2 months.
Yeah, 2 months, but it is going fast.
Yeah.
So who knows?
And there's that chase version of it too, so you never know.
Yeah, and who knows if they're actually going to stay in stock. So try and get them now while you can, because you're probably definitely going to miss out if you don't try to get it soon. But yeah, that is definitely wrapping it up for this episode. Be sure to check out other content on this channel. We, of course, have my Cancel Misfits show that I do on Wednesday, where I review canceled television shows. Friday, we do a box office prediction, and then we round that out with, of course, a recap on Mondays. But yeah, like, share, subscribe. Check out the Patreon link, the link below, if you'd like to support the channel. But that is it for us today. Goodbye.